Hey champs, what's happening? Welcome to another episode of Tag Along with Chai. For the next 6 months we're going to be traveling in and around the north of Thailand. So if you want to be part of this journey, feel free to subscribe to the channel. This channel is not only about Chai travel, no, we're meeting a lot of interesting people along the way, doing a lot of street interviews to see what other people's experiences are. For this episode we traveled 3 hours up north from Chiang Mai. We're now in a small little Rasta hippie village named Pai. In this episode I'd like to show you the must-sees in Pai, and let's dive straight into it because we just turned into a walking street. This is the main attraction of Pai, although not so much during the day. No, there's only a few shops open, a few coffee shops, a few places where you can have lunch. In the evening this street is transforming into a market, a food market, but also clothes markets. You can buy a lot of souvenirs or just wandering around having little snacks here and there. Let's hop on the bike. Let me take you to the first stop, to Ko Ku So Bamboo Bridge. We're actually here at Bampok village, and there's a monastery on the other side we're gonna walk to, where the monks are living, and via this bridge they can actually go to the village back and forward again all year around. Up until 6 years ago it was not possible for the monks to easily access the village over here behind us. So that's why they built, in 2016, they built this bridge. It's about 800 meters long. And yeah, they made something beautiful out of it. It's now also a tourist attraction. There's quite a few tourists here at the moment. We're not alone. The times that we are traveling alone in Thailand are over, and I'm saying this with a big smile because that means that Thailand is back to business again and people are starting earning a few bahts again. The sun came out, and luckily they made also some shady bits so we actually don't have to walk in the sun all the time. We're actually now entering the monastery, I believe. Please allow me to use some older footage. I shot that about 8 months ago. This is also filmed in Pai. I'll see you at the hot springs. We are at the foot of the big white Buddha. And champs, this is already why this is one of my favorite places. Especially when there's like a few clouds, a bit of sun. Before we have a proper look at the white Buddha statue, the big white Buddha of Pai, I'd like to show you why this is one of the favorite viewpoints in Pai. It's got the blue sky, the valley of Pai. It's got the big stretch. Pretty much the whole village is visible. It's raining in some parts. It's got the rice fields. Oh mate. I mean, I think this is beautiful. Like, the only thing that I'm missing, the only aspect that is missing is the 180-degree view. Let me take you to the next location. I'm not going to tell you the name of it yet. We're just going to have a drive. I tell you champs, it's going to be pretty epic. It's not a 180-degree view, no, it's going to be like a 270-degree. And the weather is perfect. Like, got a little ticket. I didn't expect that we had to pay for a ticket, but 20 baht well spent, champs. think we have a 360 viewpoint right here. This is the viewpoints of the viewpoints. We're just at the foot of the canyon basically. There's a little stairs and then yeah, we're gonna have some cool shots of the canyon. One of my favorite viewpoints and places, I maybe should say, is Pai Canyon. We are at Top High Hot Spring. I've never been here before, so I don't know what to expect. We had to pay 300 baht to get in. She didn't give me a ticket. I actually had to ask for it. I recommend doing this as well, because otherwise the chances exist that the money is not going to the national park, not going to the government. No, it's actually might ending up into the person's own pocket. I didn't bring any swimming gear. I'm just here to show you the scenery, the area. There are several baths you can take. This one is 36 degrees, which is 97 Fahrenheit. But here, way at the back, it's 80 degrees, which is 170 Fahrenheit. This is definitely not safe to go in. You see already the steam coming up. Good on them that they placed this sign, because I can imagine if you're here, you're curious, you want to touch the water, but I don't think it's safe to even just dip your finger in. I'm slowly learning the language, and now I can actually say Nam is water, Ron is hot. So Pong must be spring. Am I wrong? The only thing that we hear is the streaming water and the jungle. It's very calm over here. There are not many tourists here either, so this is definitely the perfect time to come and the perfect location. It's only 20 minutes away from Pai. Must see in Pai. We covered a lot, but not everything, especially not the vibes that you can catch here. That is not something that I can show you on camera, so you have to check it out yourself if you want to understand what I'm talking about with the vibes. It's a bit vague, but yeah, there's that hippie feel to the village. And a lot of people are also like, yeah, just having a really simple life here, and everyone is smiling to each other. Also, if you are in Chiang Mai, the air here is different. You're in the mountains, in the forest, the air is clean here. If you're choosing to come by minivan, there's a bus station in Pai at Walking Street, so you actually get dropped off right in the center of Pai, right where you want to be. If you have a backpack, I recommend, highly recommend, to go. Oh, there's a fly flying into my ear. I highly recommend to cross the bamboo bridge. There are two bamboo bridges to the other side of the river and search your accommodation there. There are quite a few different huts, and yeah, it's maybe a little bit cheaper there, but it's also a little bit calmer there. And I think that is what you want. You want to stay a little bit outside of the village. Because yeah, you have the downtown party area, I can call it, and then you have also the quietness of the village a little bit away. So I definitely recommend to cross the river and search your accommodation over there. I want to do a shout out to Gooker. He just joined the channel, became a member, and this is directly helping the channel to go sustainable. Thank you, champ. I also want to say hello to Sue. She has been flying with us for several months now, first class. So this is definitely helping and keeping us going, keeping us motivated. Thanks a lot. To all of you, thank you for watching anyway. This stays a free channel, so if you're just enjoying the videos, please give us a like. This will help the channel as well. I would like to say from the north of Thailand at the hot spring in Pai, bye for now and stay champ.